So it's Tuesday evening, February 3rd. Got the head off the Rumely, you guys saw. And before I move it into my shop, I want to try and get the oil pan dropped. That way if it makes a mess out here on the gravel, it won't be as bad as on my nice concrete floor. So there's a ton of bolts here on the oil pan. You can see there, they're 9/16. So I'm gonna start pulling those out, and we'll see if we can get this pan dropped, see what we got on the inside of the engine to work with. All right, so hopefully you guys can see, well, we got a couple bolts here left on the oil pan for the Rumely. There's 32 bolts holding this thing on, and it's quite the oil pan. It's about a 1/2 inch thick cast iron, and I'm sure it's going to be quite hefty in just a minute when I go to start taking it down. I'm really hoping the inside of this engine's clean, but we'll see. There's really not much to drain out of this, so I don't know if it's leaked over the years and it's just empty, or maybe somebody else drained it at one point. So just kind of curious to see what we got. I got a bolt left on the front. It's got about 3 threads holding it on. And I got these 2 bolts right here. So I'm undoing them now by hand. Kind of situate over here. It's already starting to feel heavy. Might need to get this ratchet back on it. That one's not wanting to come loose with the fingers. All right, there it was. A little bit of a surprise there. My other bolt on the other end must not have been as tight as I thought. We'll get this pan out of the way so you guys can take a look. Looks pretty good considering. Oh, I now see why we were leaking. She's cracked. Pretty good. Hopefully you guys are getting a good look at this. Pretty crazy. It's got wire on all the main bearing caps to hold the nuts in place, and looks like cotter pins on all the rod caps. So anyways, I'll show you guys what the oil pan looks like with this crack, and let you guys get a look at it. It looks like should be pretty easy to braze back up. Looks like it runs about 3/4 of the way down the whole oil pan. So here's the inside of the oil pan. You can see all the crud it's got that's accumulated over the years. This right here looks like about where the crack is, so I'll flip it over and we'll see if it kind of lines up. Yeah. Looks like crack starts back here, goes all the way around to here. So this should take a few rods, brazen rods, to fix. Should be doable though. Not what I was hoping for, but let's get another look inside the engine and see what we're gonna be working with. So here we can get a good look inside the engine. You can see the camshaft up in there has some light surface rust. Doesn't look too bad. There's a bunch of sludge built up. I don't know if that's where the water was at one point. I would imagine that's going to be the case. Probably had oil and water. Maybe that was the oil level, and water got in over the years. And then finally got cold enough and it busted. Here's some more. Kind of a good look at what we got. It's kind of oily, flexible, kind of almost muddy. It's probably a mix of oil and grime, where the oil floated to the top with the water in there. So hopefully the cooling system's not frozen, busted. Maybe all this water is coming through the crankcase vent, or something like that over the years. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please remember to like and subscribe for more, and look forward to seeing you guys on the next one. Thank you. God bless.